Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? JAYBARI here, and we are back with another episode of the JAYBARI Show, episode number 5, to be exact. Man, it seems like Xbox is the talk of the town right now when it comes to the JAYBARI Show. The last show, we spoke about the desperation of the Xbox fan base for a win. It seems like I was right on that one, huh? Because why would the turnover or the reactions to whatever these rumors are be that way if they wasn't so desperate to look for that win? They want that win so bad. The one up on PlayStation, the one up on Nintendo. But we're going to talk about it today, man. We're going to talk about it. This is going to be a good one. You know, we're going to go over some clips. No lisp. We're going to go over some pictures. No lisp. We're going to dive into the fandom of the Xbox gamer. And really truly, shout out to some of the Xbox gamers. I respect it. I love when gamers actually speak from the heart. Not lying to themselves, not trying to be looking cool for the other nerd that's trying to be cool. You know what I mean? You got some of these gamers that's trying to be cool, everybody. Oh, I don't want to play this game because it doesn't look cool. Sit your ass down, please. You consider yourself a gamer trying to look cool. Well, you know, gamers are cool. But I do appreciate everybody coming through, checking out the JAYBARI Show, man. Like I said, we started this thing back up in January. We're going to remain consistent with it. This one was a tough one, though. I ain't even going to lie to you guys as far as wanting to do it, because 2 of my most anticipated games are currently out right now. I got Granblue Fantasy Relink, Granblue Fantasy Versus, and then they dropped Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo on your boy yesterday. It's just so many games. It is very, very hard to keep up out here. And the fact that I'm doing a show here, y'all got to hit that like button, man. Y'all got to hit that like button, man. If you're new, you need to subscribe, because we're going to have some fun today in episode 5. But yo, what's good, people? I see you guys in the chat. What is up, Henry Heck? DD Vito, what's up? Mary Wilcox, Outside Gaming, yo, Boro. Shout out to my man Macho in the building. Boricua, Macho. Damien, what's good, bro? Cobb Sanity, what up? Kratos, what's good, bro? El Nini, what up? Oh, hearts. Hold on, let me go. Did I make a heart? Hearts. You know what I mean? Yo, Gaming Grindhouse Jazz, what up, man? Shout out to my man Jess out there, spitting facts, no lisp. Yo, that guy Smitty, what up, man? Yo, JD33, what's good? Y'all ain't hear from you, JD, in a minute, man. Hopefully everything is good with you. J Gamer UK, what's up? The Ashen one, Miss Ashton Luca. Yo, Luca, are you still the queen of the bots? Yo, shout out to my homie Ashton Luca. That's the homegirl right there. Make sure y'all tune in on Saturdays. Actually, Luca, you go Saturdays around 7. I think it's like 7 for the Scumcast or Scum in 1. However she be doing it. You know what I mean? With Luca, listen. You know, she came in here. She called me a mean word. No, I'm joking with Luca. I'm messing with Luca. But shout out to Luca. You know, yo, Byron Cutler, what up, man? What is good? Yo, Crazy Tide Gaming, what's up? What is up, man? Yo, I am Cray. Shout out to my bro Vic in the building. Shout out to my man I am Cray. Make sure you subscribe to my man I am Cray. That is my homie right there. That is my friend. That is my friend. You know what I mean? We definitely want to have Vic also one of these days, one of these weekends on What's Up PlayStation podcast. You know, so we can hear his thoughts on his thoughts on PlayStation. You know, the recent PlayStation regime and all that stuff. I haven't heard from my man Vic in a podcast in a minute, man. That is Council podcast legacy right there. That's a legend. That's a legend. You understand? Yo, Foxing around. I'm chilling with Austin. Yo, what's good, Foxing, man? Appreciate you. Plus Ultra, what's up, man? True Virgil, what's good, man? Yo, Philip K, what's up, Philip? What is up? Nothing has been confirmed. That's the funny thing. Nothing has been confirmed, but this is coming from the credible Xbox rumor division. I don't know if you know that Xbox have a rumor division where they send fellow content creators, information, and they put it out there. I'm making that up, but that's how I feel is going on. Yo, Spear, what up, man? What up, Spear? Yo, good Lord, Hungry Diablo, what's up, man? What is up? Terry Henderson, what's up, bro? Yo, Ride Dewan, what's up, man? What is up? Yo, Seven Dragons, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new here, definitely hit the like button. Yo, Henry Heck, what up, man? Hit the subscribe button if you don't mind. And I appreciate you, Henry Heck, for rejoining the ranks of Soldier First Class. Thank you for joining up. Yo, Jamar Bates, what's up, Jamar? Shout out to my man Jamar in the building. Who is interrupting my intro? Listen, y'all being very disrespectful when it comes to the JAYBARI Show. Every time I'm trying to do the shout outs to the chat, I'm trying to set the show up. Y'all come up in here, all up in my goddamn ear, man. Stop interrupting my intro. Now, I appreciate you, J-Row 49. Appreciate you joining the ranks of Soldier First Class. Listen, I hope there's a lot of Soldier First Class members coming through at the end of the month as well, because listen, our game is here. It's our time. It's our time. It's our time. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be here in the end of the month. It is our time. You get what I'm saying? It's our time. Yo, OBJ the Don, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man OBJ. Yo, Rec Room, what's good, Rec Room, man? Yo, Diablo Dark Matter, what's up, man? Sick Nick Mundo, what's up, man? Got the fried ribs for this one. Listen, man, we're gonna be cooking up. We're gonna be cooking up. But if anybody that's new here to the JAYBARI Show, we have certain topics that we're gonna be talking about. I have the topics displayed at the bottom left of the overlay. And, there's going to be an indication letting you know which topic that I'm talking about currently and which topic I'm done talking about. Also, we're going to be doing, a classic. We're going to be doing a Speak from the Heart. If you guys want to come through and chat it up, give your thoughts on what's going on, you definitely do that. Yo, Craig, what's good, Craig, man? Shout out to my man Craig in the building. Appreciate you coming through, man. Yo, Wonka, what up? What up, Wonka? But as you guys can see here, we got 4 topics today, or mainly 3. The other is like an open chat, whatnot. But Xbox is going to be giving out their games like they Oprah. Xbox is for everybody, man. Xbox is beyond their own console. If I was a real grimy dude, I'll be rubbing it all over the the Xbox Nation face. The I told you so's. You should have listened. I got the best list on YouTube. If I was a grimy and petty guy, I would do that. Most likely I will. Yo, Viper Reefs Carter, man, appreciate you. Rejoin the ranks of Soldier First Class, man. Welcome. Shout out to my man Viper, man. Appreciate Viper for all the work that he does, with What's Up Places, your podcast, doing the timestamps. That is my guy right there. Definitely appreciate my man Viper. Legit dude. But yeah, if I was one of those dudes, I would have fired up a space. If I was a clout chaser, like how some of these people try to, put it out there, like, me or Persona are, we'd have been fired up a space. Jokes everywhere. Laughs everywhere. No, I didn't do that. I waited until I got some information. Then I'm gonna we gonna have some fun. You know what I mean? But before we get into the Xbox stench, Because I got a different perspective. I agree with my Xbox gamers, but I also got a different perspective. I see a lot of you PlayStation dudes, huh? I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I see a lot of you PlayStation dudes. Man, what if they bring Halo to over here, man? Listen, man. Halo 1 PlayStation. You know, I say that too. I be joking. I'm not serious. But listen, man, I told you guys about Xbox and how it is right now. Until Xbox get rid of that whole Game Pass mantra, that philosophy and how they develop their games, I don't want that stench over here in the PlayStation Nation, man. You can keep that joint. Huh? You ever put food in the garbage? Yo, Spare, man, appreciate the donation. You know, the $5 Canadian said, I tell y'all, wallets everywhere are crying. I picked up Helldivers as well. I need more free time, Bari. I need more platinum. Yo, listen, we all there, bro. We are all there. It's like there's so much games right now for me to play. I'm mainly playing like Granblue Fantasy Relink, but you know, booting up Foam Stars yesterday, then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo. It's so much, man. And Helldivers tomorrow. There's other games in January that I ain't even get to finish up yet. That's just the nature of the beast right now. But y'all ever emptied out food in your garbage, right? And you know most of the times you know you shouldn't have put that food down there because it's the first you just emptied the last garbage and you put a fresh garbage bag in there and then you're gonna throw food in there and whatnot. You know what I mean? And depending on the garbage bag that you buy, it eliminates that. But let's say you don't have that, and then the stench seeping out that garbage can, that garbage bin. You know what I mean? That's my warning when it comes to Xbox. You put the games over there, and that stench follows, stinking up the whole PlayStation Nation. You see what's down there in the bottom right? Fragrance. Fragrance. We don't want that stench up in here. So unless Xbox change their philosophy and make some actual, mind-blowing, genre-defining games, we ain't having it. Other than that, they can sit their ass down and keep it over there. You know what I mean? But we gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it because, like I said, we got some clips we're gonna play. We got some pictures we're gonna show, and we gotta talk to my man Phil Spencer. Phil, I believe in you, but we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk to Phil. Yo, Trey BK, you know the vibes. What's good, man? Shout out to my man Trey. Yo, King, what up? Yo, Muck Wagwan, Messia. Yo, Blue Mustang, what up? Mario Heat, what up? Appreciate you guys coming through, man. So let's get into it, man. We're gonna start with this first topic here. Granblue content update. It's gonna be real quick. I've been enjoying the hell out of Granblue Fantasy Relink. If you guys haven't played Granblue Fantasy Relink yet, please, I implore you guys to go play that game. Very, very fun game. I love how in-depth the characters can get, how in-depth the builds can be when you're putting sigils, upgrading your weapons. Pretty much all the classic stuff from the Granblue mobile game. It has been incorporated in this game, but it's just a more action 3D adventure RPG type game. But when it comes to content creation, I'm gonna have my review come out for Granblue. I'm gonna have some build guides as well for Lancelot and other characters, but that's gonna be trickled out throughout the year, to be honest with you. I will be uploading boss fights, so hopefully you guys have got through some boss fights or whatnot. But I will be uploading those because I have a whole bunch of them uploaded. And yeah, those are the things that's going to be heavily coming. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Waiting Room. Those videos are still coming. I know not many people watch those stuff because they're probably playing the game they own or whatever you're doing, but still just want to have that series out there, before Rebirth actually does come out. But yeah, those are going to be like the main things I'm going to be putting out there. And if anybody want to play Granblue, just hit me up, hit Persona up. We'll definitely come out and play with you guys, party up or whatnot. So yeah, Granblue, please get that game. It's very, very fun. Content, a lot of content is coming, gaming content. And the reason why I'm mentioning gaming content is because we're gonna tie everything into the Xbox side as well. But with a lot of these Xbox influencers or people, like, I don't ever see no gaming on their channel. You know what I'm saying? There's not one lick of gaming on these people's channel. And I don't understand it. Everybody want to influence everybody in gaming, but the thing that you should be doing, they don't do. I don't know what the hell's going on. There's a reason why Xbox is in this trouble right now. You don't play their games, you don't buy their games, you don't share their games. They using you as the marketing tool, and you ain't marketing this shit properly. How many games these influencers, these Xbox gamers have got from Xbox, and you not upload any gameplay from it? Huh? Is this thing acting up? Am I still here? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Yo, Franco, what's good, Franco, man? What is up? Yo, Bird, what up, Bird? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Am I good? Am I coming clear? Am I good to go? Yo, Arcade, what's up, man? Charlotta boys, cool. You know what I mean? This is part of the problem when it comes over to the culture of Xbox. People don't play, you don't share none of the game shit. Not even a clip, not even a 30-second. I'm not talking about Xbox gamers in totality. I'm talking about the people that have the power to push and have people to buy these games. Yo, No Cap Podcast in the building. Shout out to my bro, Sick Humor TV. 27 months of being a first class member. He say, you good, player? Shout out to my man Sick in the building, man. But it's crazy to me that when I look at these channels, when I look over there, I'm like, yo, why isn't there any gameplay? You know what I mean? Everybody's talking about how Xbox is in such, this new rumors or whatnot. But yo, it's a part of the problem. That culture is a part of the problem. Not to buy the games, not share the games. All they do is just talk about it. Imagine showcasing that Starfield is great. Huh? That might entice somebody like, I might get this. I might play this. I remember watching Jack Move Johnny. Jack Move was not even an Xbox dude. He was streaming, what's that game that's coming to PlayStation? As Dusk Falls. And I totally ignored that game. I was like, I'm not playing that. And I'm seeing Jack Move play the game. I'm like, oh, this junk look pretty interesting. I was going to probably scoop it up on PC. But now coming to PlayStation, it's definitely in my, I hope I got time to play it, but it's definitely in my mind where I'm like, yo, I'll definitely play this because I seen somebody that's, played the game and, it was a cool interaction going on in the chat and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, that looks pretty cool. I could play that. That can go so far in selling people a game rather than Twitter space and making a tweet, showcasing a picture. You know what I mean? Show some goddamn gameplay. But I want you guys to hear and listen to this take. Let's get into it. I want you guys to listen to this real quick. Yo, you guys are going to laugh, yo. You guys are going to laugh, yo. Yo, Jan says share play. Yeah. Share the goddamn games. It goes a far way. It goes a long way. I mean, share the games. I'm sick and tired of seeing, these people that's quote unquote like influencers. But I'm like, who are you influencing? Is it gamers? Because I'm not seeing no gameplay. Like a gamer is gonna want to see how you're playing, what you're doing in game. You know what I mean? Or how the game is. But I want you guys to listen to this take real quick. Cause this is hilarious. Listen to this, yo. Y'all ready? Y'all let me know if y'all ready to listen to this take. Okay? Because in the great words of my brother Michi Battle, now you causing trouble in my home. You know what I mean? I'm sick and tired of you Xbox fans. You're upset at what Xbox is doing, but you're trying to tie PlayStation or any other platform into your mess. Huh? I'm sick and tired of it, man. They can never just stay on topic. They can never just criticize, you know, what information they getting from Xbox. They gotta want to carry over to PlayStation. Like PlayStation out here struggling. Y'all ready? Here's the what kind of take is this? Y'all ready? Here we go.
Well, the thing is, you guys.
This is not a joke, by the way. Make sure make can y'all heard that? Yo, DeFloyd, what up? Y'all heard that? Listen, all right, let me change it over. Let me change it over. I wasn't in this space, but I saw this recording of this space, and I was just like, yo, what the hell am I listening to? You know what I mean? Pete, this is the dude that's talking right here. GTA, he got a Blade thumbs up picture with Xbox in the sunglasses. Right? I told you guys last week how these dudes was desperate for a win when it comes to Xbox. Yeah, they want them exclusive. Blade. Oh, remember on Blade? Man, you better play it on Xbox, even though Xbox didn't even clarify or showcase that this is an Xbox exclusive game. They didn't even tell you that. They just said coming to Xbox. Huh? But these dudes out here got Blade profile pic with Xbox in his eyes. And then hear this man's take on how he switches up and try to blame it on or push it off to PlayStation as well. Now he not a fanboy that love exclusive. Let me shut up and listen to this take.
Well, the thing is, you guys, with the whole entire thing with all this stuff, like...
Y'all can hear it? Yo, Akira, what's up, man? Y'all can hear it? Let me know if y'all can hear that loud and clear. Well, the thing is, guys, can y'all hear that? Yo, T-Man, what up, bro? Well, the thing is, guys. All right, cool. All right.
Happening. Well, we have to take in consideration about how much these AAA budget games is skyrocketing.
What AAA budget game skyrocketed over there at Xbox? Huh? What game over there at Xbox costing, you know, 200 million to make? Heck, even 150, 100 million to make. You see how these dudes are? That's not an issue that Xbox got to worry about. How this is my problem with Xbox gamers, yo. Xbox gamers, pull up, man. Pull up. We not in speak for the heart yet, but pull up. Y'all flaunt Xbox money or Microsoft money all day, every day. A PlayStation fan. Microsoft is rich. We could 7 billion is nothing. They don't care about console sales. They don't care about game sales. They can put Game Pass and take a loss forever and ever. But now you're concerned about the cost of AAA games. That's where you draw the line? Why are you drawing the line there, partner? Hey, buddy, why are you drawing the line right there, buddy? What's going up? You didn't draw the line at the console not selling. You ain't draw the line of the games not selling. You ain't draw the line of Game Pass not hitting his subscriber quotas. Why are you drawing the line at AAA game for console? Meanwhile, Microsoft never come out and say how much their game costs. The games are so cheap. They're developing the game through Game Pass, buddy. Listen to this dude, man.
Happening. Well, we have to take in consideration about how much these AAA budget games is skyrocketing. And the games that they bought is AAA budget games.
The games that they bought is AAA budget game. Well, yeah, Call of Duty is a big AAA game. Activision can fund themselves.
And with them getting more expensive over time, they would have to have some way to offset that cost, or else it would kill the console itself.
Hey yo, where these Xbox dudes come from, man? This is what y'all concerned about now? AAA costs? Like what? What game? Starfield? Redfall? The hell going on? Offset the cost. No, you know what offset the cost? You buying your goddamn games. That's what offset the cost. You don't have enough people subscribing to Game Pass because you don't showcase the best service in gaming. Everybody tweeting out, Xbox the best service in gaming, but you never showcase anything the best service in gaming got, as far as you, the gamer. So how is anybody going to pick up on the best service of gaming when you yourself, the influencer, the Xbox fan, the Xbox mouthpiece, don't even showcase any of the goddamn games? You don't buy any of the goddamn games. What you talking about? Offset the cost. You think PlayStation fans was worried about if God of War 2018 was getting a sequel? No, buddy, because we bought the game. It funded itself, where they made more than enough than what the budget was. That's how it works. That's how it works. I don't think the Xbox gamer really truly understand it. I'm not saying Game Pass is not a great value, because it is. It has its place in this market. But if you're the one out here championing exclusives and championing that you want to play AAA all goddamn day, you got Blade with Xbox in the glasses. Now you're talking about you gotta offset these games by putting on multiple platforms. You are denying yourself your own thoughts and how you feel because you gotta go with the wind of what Xbox is quote unquote doing. Pure craziness. Yo, Caution, what up, man? Yo, Ice Queen Gaming, what's up? Ice Queen AC, what up? MJ, what up? What's good, man? But let's continue.
And there's no way with Sony and Microsoft to maintain these.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Oh, Stone says drink water. This dude ain't drink no water. You see what I'm saying? Yo, Unicron, yo, appreciate you rejoining the ranks of Soldier First Class. 26 months. Port begging ponies? You damn right. You damn right. Hell yeah, I'll play some Hellblade 2. Is it Hellblade? Yeah, Hellblade 2. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm interested in the Indiana Jones too. I would love to play that with my DualSense. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Caleb Kaiser, yo, appreciate the $5 donation. Caleb Kaiser. He says, the team behind Crash 4 Toys for Bob supposedly shutting down. Really? I heard that they was doing another firing over at Activision. There's like 800 and something people or 900 people getting fired. In the region, like in Cali. I think it's like California from what I saw. I'm not too sure. I thought I was scrolling through Twitter and I thought I saw something like that, but we'll look back and we'll get that information though. You know what I mean? Yo, JD, DJD, what's good, man? But let's continue. But look at this dude. He can never stay and criticize Xbox, right? It's always somebody got to bring up PlayStation into the fold of everything. Oh, Xbox is having these rumors, having these whatever quote unquote issues, you know, that people in the Xbox community have. Oh, but PlayStation is going through it too. No, we're not. No, we're not. The only issue PlayStation have over here is them letting us know what first party studios is created. That's the only issue that I personally have. Most people don't even have that issue. That's the most issue that they have. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. It's all PlayStation 2. I don't know what the hell you talking about. But listen to him.
Sony and Microsoft to maintain these console itself. And there's no way with Sony and Microsoft to maintain these consoles locked to one console only.
These consoles locked to one consoles only. Why you ain't mention Nintendo? Huh? Why you ain't say Nintendo? Everybody love to not mention Nintendo, right? Yo, man, what up? You said muted? Am I muted? Oh no. Why not mention Nintendo? But let's continue.
Because if they don't offset the cost, it will kill the console itself.
If you don't offset the cost, it will kill the console itself. Let's dive in there again, buddy. Like I said 5 minutes ago, what offsets the cost is you, the gamer, purchasing the game. Or even if you're getting it through Game Pass, buying microtransactions within the game if you really enjoy it. Now, I'm not saying anybody should just buy a microtransaction. If you enjoy the game, supporting the game that you enjoy for longevity, things like that, buying the microtransaction helps towards that. But yeah, that is how publishers, developers, these companies offset the game. You know what I mean? With the gamer purchasing the game or purchasing a multitude of copies of the game. You have other variables like, deals with marketing and product placements and stuff like that, but that's another conversation. But I don't understand how you can talk about costing of games and talking about offset, but don't even mention buying the game. It don't make no sense.
And there's no way to keep these whole entire things locked.
Yo, Jay Thomas, what up?
Box, because that's not going to maintain way gaming has been, because the games is getting too expensive just to maintain on just one box only. And these companies are not going to lose money like that.
These companies? I'm not saying that PlayStation don't lose money in whatever fashion, but it's not to the fact. Listen, man. This is not even just a gaming thing. I just hate when people do stuff in person as well, like in work, school, any aspect of life, where they try to deviate or just deflect the issue at hand. It's no different than when you got your report card, right? And your report card was horrible. Your report card was bad. And going to your mom or your father or your parents, whatever, whoever's taking care of you, bringing up that report card, they're going to have an issue with it. So what you do as a kid, you deflect, right? You be like, well, other people in the class failed too. Like, what that got to do with your grade? You failed. Your mom, your parents, whoever is bringing up an issue that you had with your report card, but all of a sudden you want to put it off on other people. It's no different than work. Somebody do something at work, they make an error or something. They be like, well, I know this person made this error too. Like, no, I'm not addressing that person. I'm addressing you. You know what I mean? There's a reason why I came to your desk. There's a reason why I sent you an email. The reason why I'm addressing you, because your mistake, not Jimmy Two Left Feet, not Jimmy Bob, okay? Not Mary Dixie, not her. I'm addressing you. Yo, TZ, what up, man? I hate that with a passion. When people do that, you know what I mean? I hate it with a passion, man. Yo, Blaze, what up? He said Beast is the clown. Yo, listen, this dude they coping right now, man. They coping. Like there's one side of me, I feel it for them. The other side, I'm laughing. Like the true fans, like I feel it for them. Like, especially if you love Xbox, I feel it for you. Because personally, if I had information like this coming for a PlayStation, people would probably be clipping me and saying I'm losing my shit too. I would be losing my shit as far as some of these people that I'm seeing about losing sleep and all that stuff. I'm not losing sleep over no gaming shit. I'm letting you know that the only time I lose sleep over gaming is because it's a game that I'm anticipated playing and I'm staying up all night playing it or something like that. I'm not losing no sleep over, you know, decisions that if PlayStation raise a price, if PlayStation put this game to PC, I'm not losing no sleep over none of that bullshit. I'm going to sleep and I see you guys when I wake up. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people. I heard a dude say, yo, my man said he couldn't sleep. Huh? How the hell you can't sleep over gaming? A hobby. Is your rent paid? Is your mortgage paid? Is your car note paid? Did you clip your toenails safely? These are the things that you're worried about. Like I say, you can't sleep. But nah, I don't fuck with that dude. You see, he blocked. I do not fuck with that dude. I think that dude is crazy. Huh? I don't even know why people even like. I agree with BG. I don't even know why anybody gives this man any room to talk. This dude's crazy. This man is all about, I like grown man conversations, but don't have a conversation with nobody. He's just yapping. And as soon as you say something, but I got and then whoever that's running the space, mute them. They mute you, not him. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they bugging out, bro. Yo, sick, you right, man. They bugging out, man. Like, yo, there's a lot of things decisions that PlayStation does or did that upset me personally. But at the end of the day, you get over that shit. I'm not losing no sleep for none of that, bro. I'm not losing no sleep for none of that. You know what I lose sleep for? Playing Granblue Fantasy all goddamn day. Playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo all goddamn. That's what I lose sleep for. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue hearing this dude right here quick.
Maintain on just one box only. And these companies are not going to lose money like that. Because
these companies.
Gaming is going towards a cross-platform way, like where everyone pretty much plays the games together.
Everyone plays the games forever. Listen, it's funny to me that now Xbox gamers are saying these things, right? Because like the ball is not in their court anymore, right? Somebody took their ball and they go into another ball court. They go into another play pattern or whatnot. Just 4 months ago, they were slanging them. They was throwing around them exclusives, huh? Blade, no confirmation though, but it was throwing that out. Like I said, look at the dude picture. The dude picture is Blade with a thumbs up with Xbox in the man's eyes. Indiana Jones, just last month, I'm seeing dudes at Xbox. Yo, you want to play PlayStation begging for Indiana? You want to play Indiana Jones? You got to get an Xbox. Xbox is killing this year with exclusives. PlayStation ain't got no exclusives. Now all of a sudden it's yeah. Now all of a sudden this is where gaming is going. We got to play together. Like they offer. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself. But that's the place to start. And I say, hey, sit your ass down, man. You got to play together. Listen to the dude.
A cross-platform way, like where everyone pretty much plays the games together.
Yo, Persona, what's good, bro? Shout out to my bro Persona in the building, man. Appreciate the 28 months of being a soldier first class, man. We say, yo, what up, nerd? I ain't no nerd, Persona. You the nerd out here studying and shit. You know what I mean? I called Persona the other day. I said, yo, Persona, man, how you doing, man? Everything good? He said, no, I'm studying, JAYBARI. JAYBARI, I'm studying. Nerd ass. Shout out to my bro Persona, man. That's my guy. Yo, shout out to my man Unicron with the $5. That's the £5. He said, not to be rude, But this dude sounds like him from the Powerpuff Girls. Just saying. Yo, you messed up. You messed up. Every time somebody lead a sentence will say not to be rude, you being rude. Okay. Don't make fun of the voice. We gotta keep it gaming. Damn, I'm being a hypocrite. Damn. Yo, shout out to Henry Heck with a $5 donation. He said, yo, the dude sounds like the old man with a dog from Family Guy. Well, the dude that whistle. Hey, come over to the. Yo, y'all messed up. Y'all messed up, okay? Y'all messed up, man. That wasn't me. That was the people in the chat. Y'all rude as hell, man. Y'all rude as hell. But let's continue. It goes a little bit deeper. This is like a couple of more seconds. But these dudes don't like to be direct. That's one, right? They don't like to be direct. Oh yeah, ice cream. They don't like to be direct, right? They also like to lie. They like to conflate and manipulate the audience that they watch. That watch them. So this dude is bringing up Insomniac leaks. How Insomniac is upset about budget costs and all that stuff. But I cut it off right there because I'm like, all right, this dude's lying.
Because Sony would even have to go in this direction. Because you remember when the rumor came out about Insomniac.
And I cut it there. Sony got to go into this direction. Why? Why do Sony got to go in that direction? You know what I mean? Like PlayStation, they definitely are putting their games on more platform with PC. They do have a multi-platform game with MLB The Show. I think that Marathon game going to be multi-platform too, but that whole acquisition itself was multi-platform. And I've been telling people to jump. I don't agree with any of that PlayStation's doing. You know what I mean? I don't understand why gamers don't want to be passionate for a platform or a game that they love. Like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of deflecting to, oh, PlayStation gonna have to do this, let's speak on what Xbox. How you feel about this rumor? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? What is so hurtful from doing that? I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Are you gonna lose your arm with a bomb or something? Are you walking on a landmine? The hell is going on? I don't get how these dudes like, yo. Now I'm hearing dudes don't care about exclusives. Exclusives. They don't care about exclusives no more. Huh? But that's 2 weeks ago, you out here parading Pal World all over the goddamn place. Shit crazy, bruh. He said Cleveland Brown. Y'all messed up, man. Y'all messed up in the chat. You know what I mean? Dudes know goddamn well they don't agree with the rumors of the direction that Xbox is going. Huh? And instead of speaking out and being honest with yourself, you just want to feel good about yourself. It's crazy work over there, man. It's crazy, ugly, nasty work over there, which is disgusting. But we're gonna get into the whole trouble in paradise with Xbox. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Philly Spencer. I believe in you, Phil Spencer. You know what I mean? Yo, die-hard Phil Spencer fans want Phil Spencer fired. I'm mind-boggling. Yo, shout out to my man Tim Dog too, man. Tim Dog, that's a good dude, man. Like a lot of what? Yo, Persona man, appreciate the $19.99 donation. He said, make sure y'all hit the like button, people. Okay. Persona said he feeling good. He pre-ordered his Stellar Blades, his Stellar Yams, and he feeling good. Huh? But yeah, hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. But shout out to Tim Dog, man. Tim Dog, he did some spaces this week. 7 hours. I've been there. I've done 7-hour spaces, not specifically talking about bad stuff with PlayStation. You know, people come in and talk about like random stuff, and the conversation just extends and whatnot. If you've been in a space, you know the vibes and how you could get down. But my man Tim Dog, he did a 7-hour space. He had a space where Jeff Keighley was in there talking to the community or whatnot. You know, other people came up in there and spoke, but I always like me and Tim Dog. We always went back and forth as far as gaming takes or whatnot. How you feel about Xbox? How I feel about PlayStation? Blah blah blah. But it's always been there. Our respect there, and it goes for many other Xbox gamers like King David. I know a lot of you guys don't like King David, whatnot, but King David, that's my guy. You know what I mean? I have no issue with King David. Me and King David, we had scruffles, gaming scruffles. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, there's still a line of respect. Gaming Addict, you know, many other Xbox gamers I could list. You know, some of them can be a little sensitive, but some of them is really cool people down to earth. And Tim Dog is one of those dudes. So, you know, you could tell Tim Dog, he got like thick skin because he let everybody speak up in there. Even the Beast of Truth dude. You know what I mean? Which Tim Dog allowed that dude to speak, and then he go and badmouth him because he disagreed with his opinion. How Tim Dog feels about Xbox. That's crazy. How, you know, somebody giving you a platform to have you speak, and then you just disrespect the person trying to badmouth them, but you would never say that in their face. Crazy. But I respect people like Tim Dog. You know, I mean, as much as I can say, sometimes it could be a little bit crazy, but I respect the passion. You know what I mean? Where he's not worried about looking cool or, you know, what people are going to say about him. He's more worried and concerned about a platform that he loves, and he wants a better direction or a better viewpoint of his platform that he likes. You know what I mean? And yeah, I respect that stuff because, like I said, majority of the stuff that Xbox gamers are saying, I don't disagree with it. I don't think Xbox games should be going on any other platform. You know what I mean? Keep that shit exclusive. Make the games attractive enough to get people on your platform, and you'll be okay. Game Pass is legit killing Xbox. It's Game Pass. The center of all their issues is Game Pass. At the end of the day, Game Pass is not even exclusive on Xbox. Your games are not exclusive on Xbox. So what reason are you given to have gamers buy into your platform when your other services, your games is on other platforms? This is the same thing what I've been saying about with PlayStation and their games on PC. I'm not upset other people get to play games and enjoy games. Nobody's stopping anyone from buying an Xbox, from buying a PlayStation, from buying a Switch to enjoy those specific platform games. You know what I mean? Nobody's stopping you. So anybody that brings up that excuse of, oh, you're just mad because other people get to enjoy games, it's complete utter bullshit. Because you can walk in a store or you could go online and you can purchase a game. You just don't want to buy the platform because you want to play on your preferred platform. That's all you got to say. Not this whole mumbo jumbo about console fanboys and people don't want people enjoying games. That's all utter bullshit. Nobody's saying that because most of the people out here is telling you to buy these games, or people go out here on spaces, on podcasts, promoting these games, letting you know, oh, this is a good game, buy it. You know what I mean? Yo, let me shout out to my man MJ. Appreciate the $4.99 donation. He says slides $4.99. Maybe do a 7-hour space soon. Yo, my man Six said, nah, JAYBARI, you wrong. If Tim won the best for his platform, he would have gave them helpful feedback, knowing that is detrimental as hell. Yo, that's a good point. That's a good point. I do agree with that. I do agree that a lot of Xbox fans, they got to take accountability. If this stuff is true, they got to take accountability that you are part of the problem when it comes to the culture of Xbox and why people don't buy their games and support their games or their platform. You know what I mean? A lot of people Was it being honest with Xbox? They was just being very accepting to some of these games. Remember when Halo was showing? Halo was showing and people was like, I just want to play Halo. Why you delayed it? I just want to play Halo. Stevie Wonder could have seen that clip and be like, damn, that joint is not ready to go this year. But dudes just wanted to play Halo. Crackdown 3. They gave you a whole promise of cloud tech and full destruction. And when people saw that you didn't get what they promoted, did anybody speak out on it? No, they was like Crackdown 3, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. I love this game. Woo! Boomtastic! You know what I mean? But let a PlayStation game not have bicycle marks or motorcycle marks, wheel marks after skidding on a road. They're like, look, that car, that motorcycle just pedaled out, and there was no skid marks on the floor of the road. Is that PlayStation greatness? They so critical. But a whole goddamn promise. I remember when dudes were showing Crackdown, they was writing names in the shit. Like, look what you could do with the cloud tech. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw my man Kid Smooth. Shout out to Kid Smooth, man. You know what I mean? Kid Smooth, he was streaming the multiplayer of Crackdown. And he's like, oh, let me see if I can blow up this building. And yo, he shot a rocket at the building. That shit ain't come down. He said, huh? I say, yo, this is crazy, bruh. Craziness. You know, but shout out to my man Frozen Magma with the $2 donation. She said, what up this week? Been crazy. I just been watching. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of spaces. Yo, shout out to King Prel, man. I don't believe them. Phil, when Phil speak, they forgive. Yeah, it's true. Because Phil is gonna say something very vague, right? He's not gonna go into detail like this tweet right here. And all is gonna be forgiven. You know? So here goes Phil Spencer right here. He said, we're listening and we hear you. Yo, shout out to my bro Persona, man, for when Persona speaks the other day. We're listening and we hear you. This man, Phil, is a politician. What are you listening to, Phil? What did you hear? You know, those type of details will be nice to know that you are actually listening and you are actually hearing. You know, you told everybody that the Scorpio was the We Listen console. Huh? You put that console out and you ain't delivering that one new game. You know what I mean? You told people buy another $500 console and play back compact. Huh? You promised VR with that console. Huh? You got what's the name? Todd Howard. Come out there and told my VR will fall out. You said you were listening and you hear the people with that console. The hell going on? This is a cycle here that we continually hear from Phil Spencer and the Xbox representatives, that they hear the gamers, that they're listening to the gamers, and then when the actual information come out or the actions, it's not adding up. We've been planning a business update event for next week. We've been planning a business update event. Normally when I hear something like that, you know, I think of like a townhouse meeting. Y'all know, if y'all work, you ever heard like a townhouse meeting where everybody come collective together and they talk about future prospects, future business decisions, you know, forecasts, things like that. That's my mindset. So when I hear something like future business, you know, update event, I'm thinking like, okay, you're going to talk about changes happening here. You're not going to have an update business event without letting people know changes, you know? And like, let's continue to then we're going to wrap around. Then we're going to paint the whole picture. Where we look forward to sharing more details with you about our vision for the future of Xbox. Stay tuned. Yo, sharing more details with you about our future, our vision of the future of Xbox. Damn, this is such a like a bad timing tweet where you had good reception when it came to the Xbox Direct as far as the community, your own community. I didn't think the Direct was bad at all. I thought it was a cool Direct for Xbox. And then you hit people with this shit. And then seeing the Xbox Nation in such a huge kerfuffle, in a mess. All of that excitement for 2024 just gutted, ripped out. Fatality. Finish them. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Phil said finish them. Oh, I got that Satya tweet. Hold up. I got that Satya tweet too. My whole thing is what I was saying when it came to Xbox is that you had a quote unquote winning formula, right? With a 360. And when I say winning formula, that doesn't mean that they won, but there wasn't a good standing with gamers where you had the console being incentivized to purchase with exclusive content and games. If you had a third-party game, you had marketing rights and deals set up to attract gamers to be like, oh, I need to get that game on Xbox. Then you deviate from that with the Xbox One and this console here. It doesn't make any sense business-wise that you had a formula that was working. It could be costly too, because a lot of things with Xbox One, marketing, budget, they scrapped a lot of that stuff. You know what I mean? They scrapped a lot of that stuff. They don't even market this shit. I go to a movie theater, I see PlayStation all over the movie theater as I'm getting ready to watch a movie, eating popcorn. I'm seeing Uncharted, Last of Us trailers. Yo, True Bleed, what up, man? Corrosive, what up? Yo, Wizard, what's up, man? Yo, Be More Careful, what up, man? Yo, Hey Hoos, what's good, man? Appreciate it. Andrew Wilkins, what's up, man? You know what I mean? I watch First Take every day. ESPN all day, every day. PlayStation commercials, even the Suicide Squad commercials all over the goddamn place. Microsoft sacrificed them doing the traditional marketing strategy for relying on influencers to market their games that don't even share their games. They share that they got the game, but they would never share the game. It's mind-boggling to me. Yo, Dre, what up, bro? Dark Zone, what up? It's mind-boggling to me that that's the strategy that they went with. This $1 trillion company that everybody have excuses that, oh, they don't want to market. Oh, they don't care. You know what I mean? Like, how? I guarantee you, Super Bowl, you might see something tied with PlayStation in that motherfucker. Guarantee you. They're not missing that. It might be the Suicide Squad. It might be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And you're going to hear PlayStation right at the end of that trailer. The most watched program that's going to be coming up this weekend. And then you worry and pivot for what? You had the winning strategy with the 360. And I know the 360 had issues or whatnot, but the mindset of how they attracted gamers, especially when it came to North America, it was there. Yo, Ant, what's good? Trap House Gaming, what's good, bro? Yo, The Truth, what up, man? Yo, Iman, what's good, man? So I'm just confused with Microsoft, but Here comes Satya, man. You know, these boys got bad timing over there at Microsoft. You just had layoffs. You're getting more layoffs. You're changing your whole business direction. You just told people that the biggest acquisition in gaming is good for gamers and everybody, and nobody's seeing that. And then you bring up the one topic that everybody hates to talk about in the industry, AI. And then you got my man Frequent. We're going to read Frequent, but we're going to read Satya first. Satya Nadella, excited for all the people, excited for all that people will achieve with this next generation of AI. As we bring the power of Copilot to everyone, everywhere, and any device. This last part, people don't even care about the whole AI part. To be honest with you, Frequent, this guy right here, he didn't read this whole AI part, this whole Copilot. He didn't read none of that. All he read was anyone, everywhere, any device. That's what he read. And he turned red after that. He said, hey, this motherfucker tweeting and shit. If your goofy ass put Halo on that trash ass PlayStation, it's going to be the last Xbox I buy. Phil Spencer, get your mans. He said, Phil Spencer, get your mans. This is Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer is his mans. Yo, this shit crazy. Yo, Xbox, yo, trouble in paradise, people. Trouble is in paradise. Huh? I've heard Xbox gamers say they don't care if Bethesda games go to PlayStation. They don't care if Activision games go to PlayStation, but they drawing the line at Halo and Gears. They drawing the line at Halo and Gears. I tell you that. They said, listen, you put that thing on there, it's over. It's over. That's what they worried about. That Halo and Gears going over to PlayStation. Huh? Listen, Xbox gamers, you're safe. We don't want that shit. Okay? If any Xbox game entice us as PlayStation fans, we have a PC to play it. Huh? We'll foot dip in that motherfucker. We'll give her impressions. And we'll pack that shit up. And we go back to our PlayStation. Huh? Oh, I'm not talking about myself. But yo, this is crazy out here, man. You know what I mean? Anyone, everywhere, any device. And I think that's what's gonna be the talking point of Phil Spencer's tweet or his this whole business event that's happening. But I want to show one more tweet before I open up the chat, where Nintendo, shout out to Nintendo, man. Nintendo out here doing their thing. Nintendo out here doing their thing. They just had their earnings call or whatnot, showcasing that Nintendo Switch is almost at like 140 million. You know, all the small talk, the game is selling well and all that, right? But what's the name? Furukawa told investors that making consoles is Nintendo's best strategy for success. Man, this looks like the complete contrast of the direction that everybody thinks that Xbox is going, right? He explains that merging the handheld and console business allowed them to put more software on the Switch for a longer period of time. He also stressed the importance of their exclusive. Wow. You think the successful companies like PlayStation and Nintendo is given the business outline and how they are granted their success within the console business. But then you have the other console platform that is doing the complete opposite, and now everybody's worried about their success. Meanwhile, you had the PlayStation Nation letting you guys know, like, yo, this could be the future of Xbox. What you guys are talking about in 7-hour spaces, 8-hour spaces, whatever space every goddamn week. This is what we was warning y'all about when it came to Xbox. That this day will come if you don't buy your games and don't fully support. Support is a word that Xbox gamers hate. They're like, oh, support. Oh, heebie-jeebies. As a gamer, I find it very hard to believe that we can have gamers out here anticipating a game all year, hype for a game all year, sharing trailers, doing breakdowns, and then when the game come out that they've been waiting for, that they've been clamoring for, that they've been anticipating, comes out, and they don't want to purchase it. I'm not saying that you don't use a Game Pass. Game Pass is good for other things too, like third-party games and whatnot. But a game that you highly desire, that want, and you sit down here telling you that people that you're a gamer and you don't want to purchase it to support a developer or a game that you love, it's mind-boggling to me. It's mind-boggling to me, man. That's what the streaming services have done. You know what I mean? It's no different than music. Like music, you can stream music from Spotify, all that. But if there's an artist that I enjoy, that I like, I'm buying the album. It's no different than movies. I'm buying the movie. I'm subscribed to Netflix, but I'm still gonna buy the goddamn movie. If I like the movie, if I enjoy it, because I can watch it anytime I want. I'm not tied to what the company is telling me to play when I can play it. It's just crazy, man. It's just craziness that I'm seeing over here. Like, there's companies already that have the winning formula. Nintendo announcing they sold 138 million consoles for the year, and that exclusives matter. PlayStation is telling you that exclusives matter, and they wouldn't put their exclusive, their AAA big budget exclusive in a service day one because it would hinder people from buying the game. These companies are telling you this, showcasing you this. But no, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to push Game Pass for $1. Huh? Right there from the rip, just trying to attract all those subscribers like that. Price would definitely attract people, but you know what's the ultimate thing to attract gamers? The game. Because it's clearly showing in this day and age in the gaming market, regardless of the cost, if a game is attractive enough to a gamer, they will purchase it. Perfect example, Tears of the Kingdom. A Switch game that went to $70 ended up selling like 20 million. Huh? You pushing $1 service. I could get Game Pass off of a Pop-Tart box. If I chew gum, I got Game Pass for 3 months. If I log on to Discord, I got Game Pass for 3 months. You know how many Game Pass codes I've given out just due to me being a Discord Nitro subscriber? Huh? People just getting Game Pass left and right. It devalues the service. Who the hell wants to pay full price for Game Pass now? After you just condition people to $1 free, let me buy a Chips Ahoy cookie. Who the hell going, oh, let me pay $19.99 for Ultimate? Who the hell going to do that? You devalue yourself. The culture over there is just off, man. You know, it's just off. And you do have an attractive lineup that's coming up. And you can't even capitalize on that. Because your culture was off. Any game that looks even remotely good over there, you can't even capitalize on it. Motherfuckers ain't gonna buy it. They're not going to promote it. They're going to promote, thank you, Xbox, for sending me a free code, another free shit, and not showcase nothing. But y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. But it's time to speak from the heart. If you guys want to come in to the chat, it's definitely an open chat here. Wait, do I have speak from the heart open? Oh, matter of fact, go, you guys, if you're in a What's Up PlayStation Discord, go into the open chat and I'll pull you into the Speak from the Heart chat. You know what I mean? But that's if you guys want to talk about it or any of the stuff that you guys want to talk about. If you guys don't, we'll definitely end this thing up, keep it pushing. But yeah, man, I just find it, very, very disheartening that what I'm seeing from Xbox, and I feel it for some of the fans. But yeah, at times I'm gonna laugh as well, because we definitely try to warn you. We definitely told you, and you guys laughed in our face. You told us that purchasing games is not cool. Purchase games. Look, you guys got to pay $70 while we get to play it in Game Pass. Huh? And then now all of a sudden, look where you at. In the words of King David, who did that to you? Or who did that for you? Shout out to my man Phil Spencer. Shout out to my man Phil Spencer, yo. Phil did that for y'all. He changed the conversation. He changed it all up for y'all, man. Hold the line. Yeah, that's another one. Hold in the line of something that you guys are not enjoying. It's pure craziness. Yo, Persona, what up, bro?
Yo, what's good, man? What's good? What's good? What's goody? What's goody?
How you doing, man? How was your day at work today, man? Was it good?
Yo, it was a long day, bruh. That was a
you was
long
quiet
day.
all day, man.
What you say?
You was quiet all day. Yo, One Stop for Gamers in the building. Shout out to my man One Stop, man. They didn't want to listen, One Stop.
Yo, shout out to One Stop. A long time.
Yeah, that's the OG right there, man.
That the shit I was Yo, shout out to One Stop, man. It's been a long time, man. Big shout
the
out to One
Dookie
Stop.
Box. Yo, shout out to my man One Stop.
Yeah, nah, yo, today was really, really busy. You know, I'm in this new you know, my new endeavors and shit. So really, really busy and just a lot going on. But nah, but you know, shout out to you opening the chat, man. Speak from the heart. Let me find out Barry about to bring this back. The streets need that. You feel me? Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's been a long time since I did it.
Yeah, I will say this, man, about this whole situation, right? Because, and I was saying this on my show on Monday. You know, you feel me? You know, when it comes to Xbox, you know, it's the same thing I keep saying. You feel me? You know, I feel for the people that, you know, truly feel some type of way. If this, because again, these are just rumors. None of this is facts. So they're really, you know, we still are really, a lot of this is what if, right? You know, they may come out next week and be like, oh yeah, you know, it may not be that big a deal the way people are conflating it online, right? But at the same time, you know, this may come out a little wrong, but I just stick with me here. I'm glad these rumors came out because you really get to see the true feelings of a lot of people who tend to cap 100%. Online in videos and spaces and things like that, so that you could really see how they feel, right? At the end of the day, I don't care who you are, I don't care what console you prefer. Listen, when you're going out and you're spending your hard-earned money to buy a platform or buy into a specific ecosystem, you are gonna want something there that sets it apart from the other consoles or the other competition. You understand? I don't care who you are. Like, listen, all this toxic positivity shit and oh yeah, listen, stop it, man. Like we got to stop this and be honest with ourselves. You understand? Exclusives are important. They are across the board.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
and
they
I've said this.
always thought
Go
that
ahead.
though, Persona. They just lying. You know, they always
No,
thought
they
that
always
exclusive was
which
important.
is why I said, which is why I said I'm glad that these rumors did come out because you get to see the true feelings of a lot of people in this community and just in general, right? Everybody always wants to get on this high horse and try to make, PlayStation look like PlayStation is doing third party exclusives and buying up games and blah blah. And it's like, listen, bruh, Microsoft could do the same thing.
And you flaunt their money every goddamn day. You know what I mean? Like,
You
yeah,
always talking about
nothing's
this is a
stopping
trillion
Microsoft from
dollar
it.
corporation. Yeah, you keep talking about this is a $1 trillion corporation. And listen, I'm of the mindset like, yo, if Microsoft say no, we keeping all our shit exclusive, good. Like they own it, so it's their prerogative to do that. But the other side of that is, I was talking about this in a space from the outside looking in. The way I see it is, if this is something that Microsoft is even entertaining when it comes to the idea of putting their games or putting more of their titles on competing platforms, and I'm not talking about on PC, I'm talking about competing console platforms, it's because within that console ecosystem, Xbox cannot sustain the gaming side of things when it comes to their endeavors within the console space. All this money that they spent, $70 billion, and I'm sure they're going to spend more money. They're going to want to see those return on investments, and they're going to want to maximize profits. You're not spending 70 billion just to break even. No, you're spending that because you want to you want the profits to go even higher. And obviously they're breaking into the mobile space and all these other areas as well, where there's a lot of money to be made there as well. But at the end of the day, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
What are you gonna do, man?
Like, I listen, people got to be real with themselves, Persona. When we talk about gamers, like especially the hardcore gamers, are entitled, man. Like anybody in life, if you invest enough money into a product or into a brand, you're gonna want something special from it. You know what I mean? Like, it is anything. Like, somebody buy an Xbox, they buy their controller, they love Xbox, they've been loving Xbox since they was a little kid. One of the things that I find interesting, especially in this day and age of gaming, is that when I hear people say things like, I became an Xbox gamer because of this reason. What reason? The exclusives. But now with this recent news, like, oh well, like the clip that I played from the dude.
Well, it's shifted.
Yeah,
It shifted though.
it doesn't
right?
matter.
Because
It can't sustain.
Before it was the exclusive. Before it was the exclusives. Now they talking about I love Xbox because of Game Pass, and it's like what? Like, listen. At the end of the day, when it comes to the gaming side of things, when it comes to Microsoft and what they're doing, they're making big moves out here in the gaming space. And I think if this is something that they're even talking about behind the scenes, it's because they want to maximize their profits across the board. And the Xbox ecosystem cannot sustain that. And they do not see, they potentially, again, these are all rumors, but they might not see the growth being there for the Xbox side of things to where it would warrant these games only staying on that platform within the console space.
Yeah, because Xbox
Microsoft is of the business of they want to maximize their profits in all sectors that they're in, meaning PC, obviously now mobile, and the console space.
Yo, I've been saying it from the Xbox One when it first came out, having debates with Zaire and Tim Dog. Xbox, Microsoft, they want to push Windows, and they treating Xbox as a gateway to get you into Windows. You know what I mean? That's why you have Windows kernel and running it. The PC app is the same interface as the Xbox, app on the console. There's nothing really differentiate itself from the PC side and the Xbox side. And they want to do the same thing. That's why you're seeing stuff like anyone, everywhere, any device. They did that with Windows. And they're looking at it the same way. Oh, gaming makes a lot of money. It could be a gateway to push our products and get you in a Windows device or get Windows on your device. That's what they want to do. Because I'm pretty sure any multi-plat game, just like Minecraft, where you're going to subscribe to or where you got to sign into, Microsoft account. We seen GameStop. Was it GameStop? They saying that this was a mistake or they leaked this out, calling it Microsoft Gaming. You know what I mean? They want to pretty much centralize everything around Microsoft Windows. Xbox is an outlier. It's the redheaded stepchild. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that in a distant or ill manner way. That's just how I'm seeing it from the outside looking in, and how they viewing it from everything that I'm hearing rumor wise and whatnot. But yo, we got my man Stealth in the building. Yo, shout out to my man Court, man. Stealth guy gaming. I see you out here doing the Lord's work, uploading them walkthroughs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm doing a little something. I'm just getting back in the groove and enjoying these games, just uploading what I play. That's all I'm doing.
As you should.
As you should. You do.
But,
You're an influencer. Don't let him.
No,
That's what an
look,
influencer does, man.
Look, I'm just out here playing these games. You like it, you don't. I'm still gonna upload it. But this whole situation, and this was something we talked about many years ago now, when it was, the council podcast days. Michi, you, Persona, everybody. We talked about this whole little shift that Microsoft could do if they were given the opportunity to do it, and if they would do it. And every so often I look back on those days, like when they first said, "Oh, we're gonna start putting select games on PC," and I was like, at first I was like, that makes sense because they own a whole OS on PC, so yeah, put your games on there. Who cares, right? Then it became, okay, now we're just gonna day and date everything. I'm like, Microsoft doing this for a reason. Is it because they're trying to get some more sales? And again, it's on their platform, so it makes sense. But are they just trying to supplement sales because they're not getting them on the other side? Okay, keep going. Then Game Pass came up, and I was like, Microsoft has this strange MO when something's not doing good, they start reverting stuff to a service. Even though they're a $1 trillion company, they just have this strange MO of converting things to services, because you can't get Office outside of a service. I mean, you still can, but it's like they don't promote it. So this is just, if it comes true, it's just a natural evolution. It's just things coming to a head. I mean, I know people enjoy Game Pass and promote it and everything else, but it's like sometimes
Game Pass has its place.
Yeah,
it has its place.
It's got its place. I've used Game Pass, so I'd be a hypocrite to say, "Oh, it's just completely bad." Hell, I used it. But I'm just saying,
how did you use it? Did you finagle it with the whole $1 thing?
I ain't gonna lie, cause they kept giving me the $1 thing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro.
So it was like, part of that is on them with this whole, the $1 promotion. Is like, bro, people are gonna finesse this. Like, you tell a person, no, you can get all this stuff for $1. They gonna finesse it, and people did. I ain't gonna say to what quantity, because I don't have those numbers. But it's just the fact that people done it. But when you sit there and say, oh, we don't care about sales and all this stuff, and then the community latches on to it, and it keeps progressively going and going, and now you're involving third-party games into the mix day one on Game Pass, which again, Microsoft got the money to do it, but at the end of the day, you still want to make money off of something if you keep feeding it. And apparently something is going on, because there's smoke somewhere and there's got to be a fire. A little spark.
Oh, yeah. There's a forest fire going on.
So at the end of the day, I would not like Microsoft to go away or Xbox to go away. Because, hell, I like Xbox. I play the damn games. I just don't like the whole thing of, oh, we don't believe in exclusives. It's like, y'all had a whole formula that was literally perfect where
Hey, Court.
y'all put in exclusives.
Hey,
Yeah.
Court. You on the Xbox?
No, I own my PC. I
So
don't.
and so that means Xbox is already gone away for you.
It went away when they said day and date on PC. That's when it went away.
Court. Saying that you don't want to see Xbox go away, but you participated in Xbox going away, equals you wanted to see Xbox go away.
No, here's the thing, Jamil. I'm not gonna
Jamil.
buy
Wait, what?
That's sick. That's not
no,
Jamil.
sick. I'm sorry. Cause I thought I was talking to Jamil. I was like, wait a minute. But no, what I'm saying
He
is
said you asked
I'm
a
not
Jamel
a
question.
yeah. That was like, wait a minute. But no, what I'm saying is I'm not gonna buy two devices that do the same damn thing.
So
That is
you're basically saying there's no need for an Xbox.
yeah. In my house, there
So
was no
why
need
wouldn't
for
you want to see it go away? Nobody is saying that the games go away, and I
yeah,
don't
I
think
know
that
that, but
that's
I'm
the
just saying
situation.
for everybody else that loves Xbox, I would hate for them to see it go away.
Dude, they'll have a controller. They like buying
Look,
controllers, right?
hey, that
Yo, think you wrong as hell.
you sick. But no, I'm just
You wrong
man,
as
I'm
hell,
just
bro.
speaking from my I'm just speaking from my own heart. But
I'm not
honestly,
wrong.
no,
We've
You
you're
been
said
right.
down this
no
path.
one wants an Xbox.
No. Let me ask y'all, because we've been down this path for a very long time. At what point is Microsoft just gonna? I mean, because truthfully, the Xbox doesn't make them money. The Xbox adds to the deficit of their gaming business. So why not get rid of it? Why
Oh,
not?
you talking about the actual console itself, not the brand.
The
I'm
physical box.
only talking about the console, the
Yeah.
hardware.
Yeah.
It is obsolete. They can keep their name, they can keep calling themselves Xbox, whatever the case may be. They can keep making the games that they bought from publishers that used to be third party. See, things go full circle. They come around full circle. You see how everything came around full circle? They went and bought Activision to do what Activision was already doing.
That's a fact.
Makes zero sense.
Yo,
It
speaking of
makes
that, let me get the super chat
zero
just
sense.
to fine tune your point here. From Cobb Sanity with $5. He says, in some of the Activision court leaks, Jim Ryan was right. But go ahead, say or court.
Jim Ryan was right the entire time.
Actually, the FTC
Let me
was
tell
right
you,
the whole
man.
time, but they didn't paint the picture properly.
The FGC just had another suit too because for them laying off all those people from Activision after they said they would operate independent and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yo, listen,
Oh, for
man.
real?
Shady. Yeah, that came out today.
Listen, man, the FTC case never ever began. The shit that we saw earlier was just them trying to stop them from closing the deal. That's all it was that we saw previously. They're just getting the gears rolling, and more than likely, y'all got to remember, I think Microsoft knows this too, and I think that's a part of the reason why everything is going the way that it's going, is because they know what's coming. The Xbox fans don't know what's coming, but they know what's coming. Legal challenges, all of this good stuff, all of that stuff is still coming. And if you think regulators won't make Microsoft break up what they've already purchased, even though the deal is closed, y'all better go and look back at history, because history tends to repeat itself. And Microsoft has tried to be a monopoly previously, especially when it came to like the web browsers and all of that stuff. Man, they made them break all of that shit up. And I'm telling you, I was gonna talk about this stuff. I was gonna talk about all of this stuff, but dog, I've been so busy.
Gaming.
It's been crazy, dog. No, I've been gaming definitely, but real life shit, because I gotta train everybody on this fucking Macari cloud switch system. And it it's been a long ass week. That's all I'm gonna say. That's why I've been kind of quiet, and that's why y'all ain't really seen nothing from me, because real life shit has taken place, and I got to get it up and going. And until we, fully deploy it, because we're switching out all of our Ruckus AP. Well, I ain't gonna even get into that because y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But we're getting ready to swap out all of our APs, and go to this cloud managed AP system via Mercari, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
And I just got to get everybody up to speed on this shit. So
So you're doing a lot of training.
It's been a long week.
Yo,
Yeah,
real talk, that can be
yeah.
some of the most like tiring things, like training people into new stuff, because the questioning.
The thing is, I've had time to do it, but dog, I'm so burnt out. All I want to do is play video games, dog. I don't really want to
especially a
sit
week
and
like
talk
this.
about what's going on in the industry. I mean, I just don't want to talk about stuff I don't really care about. And Xbox, truth be told, I'm not gonna be the PC guy. I don't care about Xbox, and I don't care if they go away, bruh. I'm not saying that I want them to, but I don't care what
you've been
the
saying
end
that for a
result
minute.
is.
Yeah, you've been saying that for a minute.
Yeah.
I've been your stance for a while. Yo, I want to read
They
this
don't
tweet.
bring any value.
I want to read this tweet, and I'm gonna have your thoughts on here too. And I see my man Jamel in the building too. I mean, uppercase J. I keep calling you Jamel because
we've been calling that brother.
Yeah,
that
but
for-
uppercase J. That's my guy right there. But
Oh, I thought he was calling me Jamayo. You said Jamel.
Yeah, Jamel.
Yeah.
When you came in, it sounded, because I ain't heard your voice in a while, and I was like, damn, that's a Jamel type question. So I was like, wait a minute.
I know Persona might have a laugh at this one right here. Destin Legary. Shout out to Destin. Oh, y'all ain't clapping? Okay.
Destina.
Shout out to Destin, man. I saw this tweet here where he said, I feel like Xbox has been headed toward this for a long time. Really?
Bullshit.
So why you never mention it?
He's lying.
Absolutely.
No,
Yo,
you remember
everybody
when
been
he
saying
made
this
the
for the
video?
longest.
No, you remember when? No, he's lying though. Remember, I think it was almost at the start of the generation, or maybe a couple of years into it. Remember, he was like, "Oh, PlayStation, the way it is now, they're up here, Xbox is down here. But I think by mid-generation, they're gonna be either neck to neck, or Xbox is gonna exceed them."
Yeah.
How the fuck you saw this coming if you really thought that would be the outcome of this?
Yeah, because a lot of people going into this generation, they thought the tide was
He's
going
lying.
to change, where there was manually promoting Xbox and Game Pass and telling people not to buy a PlayStation, even though it was one of the best launch lineups in PlayStation history. It's the wildest thing in the world. So yeah, these dudes is definitely lying to themselves and lying to the people. As far as like, it's not only Destin that been saying this. I've seen many people backtrack saying, "Oh, they always thought this was where they headed."
Let me tell you something about Destin. I had remember that back and forth I had with him last year, Bari, about consolidation and how he was trying to push that. He was trying to push that. Well, PlayStation doing exclusive this and exclusive that is wrong and all this other bullshit. Now look, crazy.
He's seen it coming though. He said for a
Let
year
me tell
or
you
so
another
ago.
person who's full of it.
Who?
Your boy.
Who?
Your boy Paris. He's full of it.
Oh, yo, people have been getting that Paris all week, man.
Nah, he's full of it. See, now he's advocating for Xbox, talking about how if something happens to Xbox, it's gonna ruin his experience and shit like that. But he's a PC gamer, dog. Which means he's not losing a single thing.
Oh, I did.
So he's either full of it or he's a console warrior, which he always try to pretend that he's not.
I did see him post a tweet saying something about PlayStation. Our Persona spoke about it as well. Something about PlayStation. If Xbox is gone, PlayStation will mark up their price, and that's not good or whatnot. I didn't agree with that at all.
No. Here's the thing. What would stop PlayStation from doing it even right now?
Not a damn thing.
Nothing.
Xbox followed suit. Xbox followed suit, not PlayStation.
A year
Yeah.
or so ago, we talked about Game Pass on Switch and PS5. Full price releases on other platforms is good for consumers, and Xbox's bottom line. Yo,
Oh, you reading
man.
the whole tweet? Oh yeah.
Yo, I might do a video on this shit
I
right
told
here, boy.
I told you, bro, because I know I know you and Destin have gone back, but I forgot what it was, and you just reminded the whole consolidation thing. That's a perfect like point. You know, what I mean that whole debate or back and forth too. But full price
Mhm.
release on other platform is good for consumers and Xbox bottom line. It's a this is my thing that pisses me off about people like that or just having an opinion like this in gaming. It's like nothing never bothers them other than spending more. You know what I mean? If there's a price increase or something, they don't agree with that. You know what I mean? But anything that Xbox does or Xbox changing over is just simply like, oh, this is great.
But you know what? You know. I'm sorry, to cut you off, Barry.
No, you good.
This is one thing that I've noticed about like, and not even just Destin. I'm gonna take it away from Destin because I've been seeing this a lot on Twitter, and not just now. I'm just saying like in general, past couple years. Typically, when people talk about things like this and where oh yeah, it goes there full price, pay attention to that full price release, right? So for them, they're putting it in their mind of oh well, at least I'm getting the game in Game Pass for a subsidized price. So it's not that big a deal. But my thing is, if Microsoft comes out and says, look, we're losing too much money by putting our bigger releases into Game Pass day one, you're gonna look even more foolish because if you're not willing to buy the game full price for those bigger titles at $70 or whatever the asking price is that Microsoft deems as what the game is worth, then it's gonna play into the talking point of, well, you know, Game Pass has changed your mindset and has caused you not wanting to buy games, or you do not deem Xbox's titles as worth the asking price. The
That's what
reason
we
why
see.
it's
That's
easy
what we
for you
see now.
no, we do see that now, but that's why I'm saying when it comes to this situation, if Microsoft changes their stance on that, you're gonna really see who really is out here and really all for the games and who's not. Because if you're not buying the games and Microsoft deems it as what it's worth and you won't buy that, we know where your stance always was all along. You don't view these titles as worth 60, 50, 70, or however some odd dollars.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Jamel. I mean, Uppercut J's, what up, man? How you feeling? How you feeling, man? Did the Xbox
right,
Nation see this coming?
I don't know because I don't talk to them motherfuckers. I don't talk to them. I don't know.
Jamil is the most level-headed Xbox guy I've ever met in my life.
I don't talk to them. So I don't know. I laugh at them every day. But no, I was reacting to the idea of not viewing the games as worth it if you don't buy them. And I'll just speak just for myself. I can't speak for.
Well, no, I'm not saying that the games aren't worth it. What I'm saying is, if Microsoft reneges on day and date and Game Pass for their larger titles and people won't buy the game still,
okay.
Yeah. I'm not saying that the games aren't worth the price. I'm saying if Microsoft reneges and says, look, we're losing too much money by putting our bigger AAA titles into Game Pass day and date, and people still won't buy the games, you're telling me where you stand.
I almost want to say were they before then. I remember.
No, they weren't. That's how we got to the situation.
Like Halo, right? I remember like Halo 2 and Halo 3 selling a lot, but like Forza was only doing like 2 million. I mean, Gears did good, but Gears was like what 6 million.
But the reason why I say like the difference between then and now is that Microsoft has so many more IPs under their belt, so many more bigger studios, so there's more to play with. Pause.
And they have more consoles in the market too, as far as people home, regardless of what the situation is. The problem with Xbox right now is that not enough Xbox are selling. You know what I mean?
It's not about quantity, it's about quality.
I agree. I think their games are not attractive enough, but they're not penetrating the market enough to get enough people to even play their games through Game Pass or
But
even
I feel
buy
like
them.
I think with the IPs that they have now, I think they can put themselves in a position where they can penetrate the market with some better titles because of what they have under their belt.
Yeah, remember what I was saying on your show, that they were going about this backwards. They should have bought the studios, got the content, and created that plan to put out stuff every quarter first.
Yeah, that's what they
Because I mean,
promised, though.
I'm going back. I mean, yeah, but I've always looked at it as I'm going back to the original Xbox days. Like I remember getting my OG Xbox. Like it was never a strong library first party. It started getting that way with the 360, but they didn't build on that. So
Mhm.
in the studios they had, and they were stuck with like 4 studios under their belt
Yeah.
before they started acquiring everything. It's like you're not gonna produce enough content under your own roof to do anything in the first place. Like I said, I subscribed to Game Pass when it first came out because of everything else. It was never about Xbox and their first party stuff. So when they said day and date, I'm like, okay, well, I'm already subscribing. So now I don't have a reason to buy as many of their first party games because I'm already here. Like,
That's
was it
why
because of
I
them?
feel like now they need to renege.
But
Yeah.
uppercase J, uppercase
What's up?
J, let me ask you
Yeah.
a question.
Go ahead.
Let's say they did do everything that you said, you know, they should do.
Yeah.
Do you think that that will really change things for Xbox?
See, that would require an answer that's tainted because I'm thinking about them today going backwards. I can't think about the
They've
future because I
already
don't know. I
killed
don't know.
they've already killed
I
their
don't.
brand except for with diehard people or people who have been there since the beginning. That's the only
Yeah.
thing keeping them there is because they were there since the beginning. All of their
Right.
friends are there. All of their achievements in gaming is
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, and that's
Where they
something
are
I.
right now with the 25 million, that's exactly where they should be because
I
that's
agree. Actually,
exactly how many people owns an Xbox. But nobody else has faith. Nobody else has faith in Xbox. So even if they went all in and said, fuck all of this, nigga, we reneging on everything. Look, we'll pay the regulators whatever fees they gonna charge us. Nigga, we finna make everything exclusive. Who do you think that's gonna bring in?
I
Well, that's
honestly can't
what,
say
well, C6.
because.
Oh,
Go ahead.
go
Go ahead.
ahead.
No. I'll let you go.
So with that, what I think that is for the X, and this may sound a little, I like it might come off fanboyish, but I'm really not trying to sound that way. I'm just speaking on how I'm seeing it. I think it's too late for the console side of things for Microsoft to make that comeback.
No,
Nintendo,
I agree. I agree.
Nintendo, and PlayStation, their brands are too strong. They're too strong at this point. They're way too strong. And as much money as Microsoft has, I do not think they're willing to sink that money into trying to pretty much what Phil Spencer and Satya said, console war.
Do
Trying
you
to win the console race. I think for them, they're fine with coasting in that console market if it means that they can make money off those other two platforms where the brand recognition is. And I think that's why this whole conversation is being entertained to begin with in terms of what potentially could be being talked about behind the scenes uh, at Microsoft.
And that's why I said it's hard to answer today looking forward. When I'm looking at today going backwards, because are they going to actually try to dive into the gaming space, like really dive into the gaming space, or are they trying to be Microsoft and we offer games? Like, are you going to compete with Sony, or are you just here trying to make money? I don't think they're trying to compete anymore because they can't compete. They didn't build their brand good enough. They didn't differentiate themselves enough. The only time they did was during the 360, and we kind of saw what happened there because with the misstep, a little bit of a misstep with the PS3, and you saw them kind of level out a little bit. And then Xbox kind of stayed the course and kind of regressed a little bit, and Sony showed that they're in the gaming business and they evolved in a way that Xbox didn't. They looked to Say, okay, well, we're going to get a connect and we're going to try to do all this net and spread our wings everywhere. And they weren't focused on gaming. They were talking about entertainment. They were talking about all these advancements that Connect could do that had nothing to do with gaming. So if we said, okay, fuck everything and let's make every single thing we bought exclusive, my question would be, well, are you going to brand? Are you going to actually say, we are the place to game? They're not, I can't say they would, because I'm looking at today going backwards. They never did. Looking backwards. So I can't say going forward, if they made everything exclusive, what they would do. I can tell you, I don't believe they would, based on how they've been. If they decide to really say fuck everything, are they really gonna say fuck it? We gonna make everything
I
exclusive
don't
and
think
we're
they're gonna say
competing.
fuck everything, because I still think they will invest into Game Pass. But I think from even a Game Pass,
I don't think so.
from a Game
Yeah,
Pass
I don't
side
think
of
so either.
things. Well, no, I'm saying from a Game Pass side of things, I think that was them trying to
Buy
build
time.
brand. I don't want to say buy time. I would say
Buy
build.
time. That's what it was for.
Build brand. Gain some of those people back. Build a bigger ecosystem so that they can have something that's outside of Xbox. Because if you remember when Game Pass first came out, it was Xbox Game Pass, and then they kind of pulled away from that and made it its own thing. And to the point where now you even have people on social media calling Game Pass its own platform. Which I'm like, how is a subscription service its own? It's its own platform. So I
Game Pass
think
is the
that's
future.
probably
The platform. That's
I think that's probably where Microsoft was betting on. But as Phil Spencer said last year, in the console space, that shit's stagnant. And on PC, you can only get but so much before it plateaus.
Okay, Persona, why is it stagnant in your opinion on the console space?
Because two reasons. One, there isn't enough consoles out there to really
That's the only reason.
get enough people enticed to play.
That's the only reason. Well, go ahead. Let's get the second one. You know
And the
exactly where I was
second
going
thing is
to. Good shit. That's it. Boss boys.
right. I know you 13 years. What boys, brother? And then the second thing is the fact that they waited too long to kind of get bullish with the acquisitions and putting content in there. It's too late. All of the studios that they've bought, all of those games would sell better on PlayStation. All of them. Because the mind share and the brand recognition is with PlayStation. Call of Duty. And guys, remember the leaked documents. Bobby Kotick and Activision were weighing if they should even release their next Call of Duty on Xbox platforms. That should tell, real talk, respectfully, that should tell you everything you need to know. I'm being as respectful as possible. One of the biggest games within the industry is contemplating not releasing their game on Xbox.
And that's a damn shame considering.
That's crazy, bro.
It's a shame
it's
that
a damn shame.
It's a shame that retailers are not selling Xbox games, like physical games, because what happened? Game Pass cannibalized a lot of the sales of those games. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yep.
digital is strong and it's very, very strong, but you don't see retailers saying, "Oh, we're not going to have Switch games or PlayStation games in our store." Why would they say that about Xbox? Because people don't want to buy the games here.
But
didn't that come out that they actually was that Walmart that did that?
It was Walmart and Best Buy.
Walmart, Best Buy, and I think Target jumped on it on that train too. Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I saw something followed up with that where they were taking out all the physical games.
Yeah, it's not even bought up.
I saw a follow up to that.
Well, hell, what I was gonna say, it's a damn shame considering COD was really popular on Xbox at one time. It was, Jamil known as the damn shooter box.
Yo, Corey, that's why I know a lot of people disagree with me, but that's why I said they had a winning formula as far as they can get the mind share of gamers, mostly here in the US, but they had that where you incentivized and made your platform look attractive. Where a big game like COD, I get the what do you call it? The map packs?
The
What?
map
the map
packs,
packs.
the 30 days,
30
or
days early on the
that,
map
look,
pack, and they had
not
that for the entirety of the 360 generation. When
and
you really
look,
look at that 360 gen, that's where Microsoft was throwing its money around and really being aggressive
being
with
bullish,
locking down big games and making their console as appealing. Going into the Xbox One generation, Microsoft had all the good graces of gamers because they had put themselves in a position to where they, they were truly competing.
mhm. Well, they were
Yeah.
truly competing, but they were
let us
also trying to
compete.
reach look, they were also trying to reach a broader market because it's games that, on the original Xbox or the 360, like 360, Lost Odyssey. One of the most beautiful JRPGs there is out there. And it was on the 360.
Yo,
Like, that's when
Blue
they were
Dragon.
taking
I remember
chances.
being upset
Yeah.
about Blue Dragon being on because I got rid of my 360 around that time.
Right. Exact. But I'm just saying that's when I seen Microsoft like, damn, they might actually be trying to, take a chance and take some market share because they had a lot of JRPGs during that generation because PlayStation was just kind of slow on the pickup. So everybody started going to Xbox.
It's a game that was being aggressive with too. Grand Theft Auto, where Grand Theft Auto, they had the expansion or DLCs come to their platform first. And then that all went away. PlayStation's like, hold up. Rockstar, we put Rockstar on the map with our platform. Now we bringing them back later in the generation and PS4. But yeah, I don't get it,
But
man.
then,
Now go ahead, my bad.
I was gonna say, but yeah, just look at the shift. So all of that was happening in the 360 era, and then you go to Xbox One, and what was the push? The push was TV,
entertainment, TV,
entertainment.
Here's the thing, though. At the start of the Xbox One generation, they had some decent titles, man. They had some, they had Rise of Rome, Rise of Rome. No, I mean
Son of Rome.
Son of Rome. Sorry,
Rise
Son of
Son
Rome.
Rome.
Rise Son of Rome. They had Forza. They had Halo.
Yo, don't forget they was being bullish too, Persona, with Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider exclusive for a year.
But I wouldn't say the energy was the same.
No, the energy definitely wasn't the same because what's his name? I forgot old boy name.
Matrick.
Yeah, Don Matrick. That dumb shit he did, right? But also when they were showing off the Xbox, it was too much emphasis on TV and sports, and it's like, yo, you talking to gamers, and I think that's when they were kind of getting into that mindset of we want to be more than just a console, or we're
be the set-top box in your living room.
beyond the console type of thing, right? And I'm like, yo, when you're talking to gamers don't give a fuck about that, man. Regardless if you're a casual or a hardcore, show me why I need to buy your console, and it damn sure ain't because I can watch the fucking Super Bowl on there.
And watch this.
So
watch this. I'm gonna ask
it fucked up. Go ahead.
Xbox on.
Let me ask all y'all a question. Where do you game in your house?
I game on a TV on my PlayStation.
No, like where? I mean, where? Where in your house do you game?
Oh, I game in where my living room.
In your living room. Okay.
In my game room.
Yeah,
game room.
Flex.
Look,
damn shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say in my office because that shit is not going in the living room.
Right. So so even so let me ask you, Persona, because you're in the living room. How much TV do you consume in the living room? Like, how do you watch Netflix? Do you do everything in the living room?
That brother got a nice TV though. You know what I'm saying?
I got an OLED, and I got like a surround sound system and like an entertainment center and all that. So like it's kind of everything.
You a bachelor. So
yeah.
So the majority of us, we got a little office space or a game room or whatever, or we game in our bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Why were they pushing TV so hard? If when I watch TV, I'm in the living room with my family, or I'm in the bedroom getting ready to go to bed. I'm not I'm in my office / gaming space now, and I don't watch TV back.
I can answer that perfectly.
I don't at all.
You got to remember the times when the Xbox was coming out.
Smart TVs was a thing back then.
Yo, sick. You was in my mind. You was in. There was competing with the Apple TVs, but before the apps were on the TV, they had a little, little cube. Oh, am I breaking up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, your internet.
Yeah.
You messed
Just a
up.
little bit.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it was me. I was saying, whoa.
You gotta update that internet ASAP, bro.
yeah,
You gotta
it's
update that
messing
shit,
up.
man.
I see on OBS. This is when I know it's my internet. You know what I mean? Like it's not OBS that's crashing. I'm seeing it in red bars, but the bit rate is still high, but it's in red bars. So that means I'm not getting enough bandwidth going into. But I was saying that at the time when the Xbox One was coming out, the thing that the talk of the town was the smart TVs, but he also had those Rokus, you know, the Fire Sticks, the Apple TVs, the little boxes before they go into the app.
At that time, when they were going into the next generation, that's when like smart TVs were like smart TVs were out there, but it was really, really taking off at that time, and they were trying to capitalize off that because, you know, we were getting the 4K and all this other stuff that was coming out with the TVs, and the OLED was getting hot, and so like,
yeah,
you know, they were
a little late to it, because at that time, yeah, it was still prevalent that those devices were out, but yeah, as you said, the smart TVs was getting better, where a lot of those apps were on the smart TV rather than the little devices. But Xbox is trying to get into the living room by being the replacement of your Roku, your Fire Stick, your Apple TV, but not knowing a year later, all these smart TVs got those apps that nobody really buys those things on.
I refuse to believe that Microsoft didn't know that those things were going to be coming out like a year or two later.
They knew they were trying to beat everybody to the punch.
Yeah, they were trying to beat them to it because
and it has nothing to do with gaming.
It was more than just gaming. It was the gaming and it was all that other stuff. But even at that time with like, you know, the Netflixes and the Hulus and all that stuff, they were making shows, but not at the caliber of what they're doing now. You feel me? They were putting out a lot of shows and all that. Like those things have definitely taken off. But I think from a gaming side of things, Microsoft with the Xbox One went out the wrong way when it came to announcing that console. All that stuff should have been secondary. None of that stuff should have been at the forefront. At the front of it should have all been video games, gaming.
And I'm asking this for a reason, because I want to list something. I have two different lists in front of me, because it's clear we all debated about it. We all kind of come to the agreement that they focus too much on entertainment at the Xbox One level. So let's look at the 360, because everybody says that's when they got it right. I'm looking at the launch titles, right? I'm just going to kind of run through them real fast. And it's solid. Look at the launch titles for the 360, right? Project Gotham Racing 3, King Kong, NBA 2K16, Ridge Racer 6, and 3.
Was dope, by the way.
It definitely wasn't NBA 2K16 with the 360, bro. You might want to relook at that.
2K6. That's what I'm saying. NHL 2K6, Call of Duty 2, FIFA 06, Quake 4, and Gears of War. I remember more about them pushing Gears of War than anything that they did in the Xbox One era as far as pushing games for launch. There's twice as many games here, and I'm looking at way better games. As far as like, you got Forza 5, Battlefield 4, Madden 25, NBA Live 14, NBA 2K14, Watch Dogs, Borderlands 3. Like, it's a whole bunch of good launch, like Need for Speed Rivals, but they did not. I don't remember anything from the launch. I remember the 360 launch. I don't remember the Xbox One launch.
Local Cycle.
Yeah, well, that crap. Yeah,
Xbox it just goes to show. Was Rise, Son of Rome, a new Forza.
What's that? Dead Rising 3.
Dead Rising 3.
Right.
And I think Quantum Era or Quantum Break came out maybe.
Quantum Break,
a year later, like a year later.
The 2015.
Nah, Quantum Break was 2017 when they did the whole PC.
No, Quantum Break was 2015, bro. Look that shit up.
No way that late. 2017.
Yeah, it was when they did.
It was
when they did the whole Play Anywhere.
2017, 2017 is when the Xbox One X came out. The Quantum Break, y'all, hold on.
2016.
Ain't no way that thing released in 2016.
Whenever they did the whole Play Anywhere, that's when Quantum Break came out.
Quantum Break release date.
Shit, April 5th, 2016. Yeah, that sound about right.
Okay.
that definitely sound about right.
Yeah. April 5th, 2016. I remember because I was excited for that game. They had
I was excited. I got it in. I got the 1,000 in it.
I think
that's when Crap had the breakdown. Yeah, Sunset Overdrive was 2015. Late
Because that's when I
2015.
had bought. That's when I had bought my my S box. I bought the S box
Mm.
20.
Oh, the white
Yeah.
one. The white one, right?
Yeah, the white one for the with the Sunset Overdrive bundle. That's when I bought my S box for that game.
Yo, it's crazy that I bought.
Nah, Sunset Overdrive had to be earlier than that because it was close to. When did Sunset Overdrive release?
I think it was 2015 release. Or it could be 2014.
Yeah, October 28th, 2014. That's when I had bought my S box.
Yo, I bought 3 Xbox Ones, believe it and fail. I bought
more than I did.
That's all.
Yeah,
That's all you bought.
Yeah, I bought the original with the Connect. Then they had like a beefier Xbox One. It had like new internals or whatnot in there, and then I bought the S. In 2017 or 16. Yeah, 16, I think.
Dude,
I bought one S box, and that was the Sunset Overdrive bundle. And I was like, I played a few games, and I was like, all right, I'm good, man.
Dude,
I had 1 and 2.
I had one when the Xbox one first released, the big boy with the Connect. I then bought
That shit
2
was heavy.
Series S.
Oh,
I bought 2 Series S. My son wanted one, got him a Series S. I had a Series S. Then I bought 2 Series X. Well, I didn't buy 2 Series X. I bought the first one, got rid of that bitch, and I was on a podcast. I forget which podcast I was on, and I was just talking shit. I was just like, "Yeah, man, I'm about to buy me another Xbox One X." Bro, my wife went and bought that shit, and I looked at her like, "Yo, I was just playing." Like,
I bought the Series X, but I ain't never opened it. That shit still sitting in the closet right now.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's wow.
And I missed the Taco Bell 1, 2 Xbox One X is on with Taco Bell.
Yo,
2
I
of 'em.
remember the Taco Bell for PS4,
Oh,
bro.
Scorpion. Yo, I was gonna get that Scorpion, bro. I was like, yo, you know what? I might pick it up. Now I was like, you know what? Nah, I ain't buying this.
Oh, the
Xbox,
Scorpio is the one with
Yeah.
the
Remember,
engravement in
I
the
got
controller,
mine
right?
before it came out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Everybody
remember
was
that.
looking at you like, ooh.
Bro,
Nah,
I
they thought
bought
I was
that shit
lying.
out of sheer deception, dog. I bought that 1X out of sheer deception, bro. They showed that Halo Infinite. Remember that video with Halo Infinite where they had
Oh yeah.
the fucking
The
rhinoceros and the fucking
Slipstream engine
dinosaur?
trailer.
Bro,
Oh,
I
when they were showing
said,
the
whoa.
animals.
Yo, I
Yep.
said, if this shit really finna look like this, hey, them boys might be on to something.
Bro,
Yeah.
contrary to popular belief, bro, I've owned every Xbox, all the Xbox. I own the Xbox OG, 360, 1, and the Series X. I own all Xbox.
I never owned the original one.
My favorite game on the OG Xbox is Brute Force. Y'all remember that game, Brute Force? I love
Yep.
the hell out that
I
game,
think
bro.
the game that everybody owns.
Gears, man. That shit was fun as hell too, man. I
Look.
love the hell out that game.
Look, that's the game everybody owned because they went to the pawn shop and seen it was on, just like, ooh, what's this? Let me grab it.
Mm-hmm.
I never owned the original Xbox. I had a lot of friends that owned the original.
360 had Assassin's Creed, had Halo, had Gears. I played COD. I was playing COD on the Xbox 360.
Like everybody else.
Yep, I was on that 360 heavy.
360 was. I used to play sports games on 360.
It came out a year before PS2, PS3. So I was like, I was on that shit, playing it. Project Gotham. I was playing all that shit, man.
I remember the first game I played on 360 was Condemned. It was like a scary game, bro. I packed that shit up though. I was like, hell,
Criminal Origins. Yeah,
I forgot the name. It was a scary ass game. I was like, nope, get this shit up.
Condemned Criminal Origins.
I think that's what it was.
I remember.
It was like a dude.
Yeah, he was a detective, and it was some paranormal shit, and he was trying to figure it out, and it just got,
Bro, I packed that shit up.
When that PS3 first came out, and I had Genju, Day of the Blade, Ridge Racer 7, Resistance, and all that, it was over, bro.
Persona. A lot of people say the PS3 ain't sell, but that first year, I couldn't get a PS3, bro. I got a PS3 the following year when they had the 80 gig joint, and it came with a Motor Storm bundle. That's when I got PS3.
I had the 60 gig PS3 where you could still play PS2 games and you could plug in your PSP memory card and all that stuff. That's the PS2 I had.
The big boy.
And I had that for the big boy, and I had that for a long time. But remember that issue with the PS3 where it got too hot in the solder light. And the solder would melt off and you had to resolder it using like a heat gun or something like that? The fan stopped working and that happened. I was like, fucking, I ended up just buying a Slim.
Yo, my original big boy PS3, they actually shut down playing Call of Duty with that yellow light. I didn't know what the hell was that at the time. I was like, what the hell's going on? I'm over here putting it in the window. I was doing that shit, bro. But then I had to get the slim,
bruh.
the 320, I think it was like 320 gig slim. And yo, that held me down. I didn't buy the George Foreman grill one. That slim held me down for the rest, bro.
When the fan stopped working, I put that shit in the window so that it would like stay cool.
Hell yeah, bro.
I could get a new one. Yo,
shit, I was more on Xbox, so my shit red ring. It was like, oh
At least you had
shit.
to wrap your shit up with a turban.
My original Xbox red ring, and that's when like I was in college and everybody was telling me about the towel trick, and you had to send it in if it didn't work. But I messed up on the Xbox because I didn't know they had two different versions. They had a core version and a premium version. So when I saw it was available, it was a core version and it had all the. So I was like, yo,
you talking about the 360?
Yeah, the 360. So I was like, oh, look, I got a 360. I'm out here. I got a 360. Niggas was like, yo, that's a core version, bro. Like, what? The whole other core premium? What the hell is that?
Yeah. Well, Microsoft was egregious with them add-ons and still egregious now, ain't?
It's crazy when you look at like the history of gaming, how like Nintendo and like Microsoft, Nintendo and PlayStation really have been like the dominant ones. And the only reason PlayStation exists is because Sony and Nintendo ain't getting along, bro. And it's like, yo, to become such a powerful brand off a spite. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy as hell when you think about it, bro. PlayStation almost killed Nintendo back in the day, bro. That's how crazy it is.
But Nintendo Nintendo didn't have every generation successful. They learned from their lessons and
wasn't all that great. And the Wii U.
GameCube didn't sell well.
That's why they pivoted
the Wii U, but they still managed to,
Bro, the GameCube was where Nintendo almost got killed off, bro, because that PlayStation 2.
Oh,
bro, PlayStation 2 gen. Let me tell you something, bro. That was where Nintendo almost got killed off there, man.
This thing breaking.
They almost
got. Y'all can hear me?
They almost was out of there.
That GameCube was. I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it soon because this shit breaking up too much.
Luckily, the handheld market with the Game Boy Advance and Advance SP and the DS and the DSi and all that, Nintendo was killing it in that handheld market. Something crazy.
Yo, let me get this super chat and then I'm gonna end it up right here because this thing is acting up crazy, and it's not gonna have a good conversation. All this drops and all this shit that's happening. But Tricelsius, appreciate the 1999. He said, interestingly, Sony at the time pushed Blu-ray, but did not make it a front and center. Yet most of us bought the PlayStation for it because the movie fidelity, that was all hype. Parents bought it because it was cheaper than a Blu-ray actual player. Yeah, I remember the PlayStation 3 Blu-ray player was actually really good because it had updates that happened to it where it can make the quality of the movie. I remember buying Iron Man on there and they had an update that made it much, much better.
It was 3D too.
Yeah, 3D and all that.
It supported 3D as well. Yeah. No. Here's the thing, man. The PlayStation 3, I think the gaming community undersold that box. That box was never, ever overpriced. It was never overpriced because you were getting built-in Wi-Fi, right? You were getting the built-in Blu-ray drive, right? You were getting HDMI with the console, not having to buy some separate adapter or whatever the case may be. You was getting all of that in one package. If you literally price out the Xbox 360 at that time and all of the separate hardware that you had to go and buy just to have a decent experience, and let's not even talk about the hard drives. You can even change those hard drives out yourself. Well, you could if you had the know-how, but most people didn't know how to do that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it was undersold. It was undersold like hell. Where with the PlayStation 3, you take out one screw, you pull out the hard drive, you put the new one in, put the screw in. You had to download the software from the PlayStation website. But once you got the shit installed, man, you was good to go. You was able to update your place. I got a PlayStation 3 right now with a 500 gig hard drive in it.
Yeah,
And
PlayStation
if
3.
you wanted to
Yeah,
get something like that, yeah, I don't even think there was anything possible like that with Xbox 360 at the time. I think the biggest hard drive was like 120 gigs or something like
I
that.
remember them selling it like separately. I remember seeing them things separately for the Xbox. The little
It wasn't. It
slab.
was expensive as hell.
Yeah. Well, I remember the Wi-Fi adapter. Cause the core version of the Xbox 360 didn't have none of that stuff. So you had to buy all that Wi-Fi adapters and all that stuff with it. But I agree with you 100%, man. When you round it out, it definitely added up to the same, but it's the perception that the Xbox 360 was cheaper at the time. But yo, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. If you guys have any shout outs or anything you want to do, let's go ahead and do it. And I'm gonna end this episode here, man. Any shout outs? Anything?
Hey, y'all go pick up Helldivers. It's gonna be lit. I'm just saying, you know.
Where you
And
playing
go
that,
play
Court?
Suit. I picked it up on my PlayStation,
Oh, you're not like Vic
but
and Sick
I seen some
traders.
Look, I seen that performance mode, and I was like, I'm buying it on my PC too. So I
Hey,
need
I
that
already got it on.
4K.
I already got it on both, bro. I ain't gonna
know.
even lie to you. My spidey senses went up with that game when every time they was telling you something about it, it was always PC focused. Always. Look back through the marketing. If y'all think I'm lying, look back through the
Yeah, no, you're
marketing.
right.
Even on the PlayStation, Twitter handle or whatever. All they was doing was retweeting Arrowhead. I think that's who it is, right? Arrowhead.
Yeah,
They were just retweeting them talking about how great it is on PC. I say, okay. I see what y'all doing here, because I don't think we ever even seen no footage on the PlayStation, bro. I said, all right, cool. And I got it super cheap. I think it was like $20-something or something like that.
it ain't
Through CD
much of
keys.
anything
Yeah.
on CD keys. So
Look at that. See,
Yeah.
that's gonna kill the brand.
hey,
man.
but I support it on PlayStation, but I'm gonna get what I want to get.
No,
on the
it's
PC
a bad omen when the game that the platform you are the core audience are focused on, there's a better version of that on another platform. That's not yours.
Yep.
It is.
But anybody else have any shout outs so we close this thing up?
Yeah, I got a shout out. Shout out to gaming companies that don't treat succeeding in gaming and succeeding in business as mutually exclusive. Shout out to them.
Oh shit.
But you can't succeed in gaming if you don't succeed in business of gaming.
True.
So they are kind
Tell
of
Microsoft that shit.
First you don't succeed. Pick yourself up
Tell
and
them.
try again.
See, the thing,
I don't think they got the
you
memo.
know what the bad thing is? The bad thing about Microsoft and the difference between Microsoft and PlayStation or Xbox and PlayStation is that PlayStation actively seeks out talent. They actively seek out talent. You see, they got the India Hero Project. They got the people out in Africa. They got the China Hero Project. They got the stuff that they're doing in Korea. They have so much stuff going on where they just cooking up talent. And they got people making games all across the world, where Microsoft is focused on trying to continue having what is popular in America.
Just meeting the status quo.
That's it. That's it. And they've done nothing to innovate. Everybody keeps saying that innovation. They ain't innovate nothing except for saving y'all some money on some shit y'all wouldn't have bought anyway.
That wholesale gaming. That's what
Yeah.
they say, right? Yo,
It's
Persona 8.
bad, man, because you know, and I'm not trying to drag this on because I know you about to get the hell out of here, but
No, go ahead.
it pisses me off because anybody who knows even the smallest thing about business is that no business is in the business of taking a loss.
Oh yeah, facts.
All
Not
these
even,
people
not
out here
even,
just
not even just
thinking
business.
Xbox.
You're applying that to like people too. Like the richest motherfuckers ain't trying to lose money.
Yeah, and when you got to sit up here and subsidize an entire console and community of gamers, bruh, that shit ain't making you no money. It don't look good on your books. It nothing about Xbox says we need to keep this shit around.
Gonna find out
What
Monday.
they've been doing what they've been doing and what people don't understand is they've been conditioning y'all to be done with Xbox. Everything has been Game Pass. They don't even talk about Xbox. They be like, it's coming to Game Pass. It's
Why
coming to
am I
Game
saying
Pass.
Xbox?
It's coming to Game Pass. They stopped talking about Xbox a long time ago. They just weren't paying attention, Barry.
That's facts.
They
That is
weren't paying
facts.
attention.
Yep.
They've been
That is facts.
transitioning them away from the Xbox name, and all of the yellow chair bandits, all of the goofy sheep, they all followed right behind them. They became Xbox Game Pass evangelists. Why buy games when you can just subscribe to the service? Well, you buy games because you want these people to see that the product that they're putting out is a profitable product, and they will continue investing in that product because it's profitable. How do you know that that's the truth? Look at the Wii U. As soon as the Wii U came out and bombed, Nintendo say, "Yeah, dog, we done with this. we over this, dog. We done with this Wii U." And then they took the Wii U gamepad and turned it into a fucking console handheld for y'all.
Yep, dedicated hand.
And that's what you got with the Switch. You got a Wii U 2 with the Switch, because that's exactly what the hell it is.
Just merging the two things that they're known for, handheld and console. Then
Yep.
boom, success. But also having exclusive games to attract them to people to buy it.
I
You
know
what I mean?
people don't like to hear it, but I try to give them a real life situation about how this shit is fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, when you look at the schools that get heavily funded, you see a totally different outcome of the students that come from that shit. When you're not getting properly funded, bro, you can't buy, the schools can't afford to buy food for the students. The schools can't afford the latest books. So the shit that comes out of that school is undercooked like a motherfucker. How in the hell do y'all not see that being the same way for the fucking business, for the games? Come on, dog. Look at the games that they've been getting, bro. With all this money Microsoft invested into ABK, they could have created several $200 million games. And I'm talking about 200 million on the high side,
Mm-hmm.
instead of spending $70 billion for some shit that ain't even gonna be as popular as it was in a few years.
Or even form their own studios. Like you just mentioned with the
That's
seeking
why-
out talent. They could have seeked out talent. Oh, here's money to build up our studio from the ground up and boom, make it whatever, game or the big blockbuster game you wanted. But I thought that was the what was that studio that's making what's the game? Is it Joanna Dark? The red haired girl.
Oh, Perfect Dark.
Yeah, Perfect Dark.
That's the initiative.
Initiative. There you go.
The initiative.
What happened to them?
They still.
Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah. But hell, Crystal Dynamics flew the coop now, so pretty much.
Wait, what you talking about?
No, I'm just talking about because they got downsized recently, didn't they? Or last year?
Yeah, Embracer.
Bro, that game ain't never coming out. Y'all ain't never gonna see no Perfect Dark.
Embracer let them a lot of
We'll
go.
see it
But
on PlayStation.
But yo, I'm gonna end it right here though, guys, man. Like I said, I appreciate it. If you guys can hear, I know this thing is in a red bar, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. If you enjoy the show, hit the like button. I will have the timestamps as the show get processed or whatnot, so you guys can skip to wherever you want to skip to. I appreciate everybody coming through for the open chat for the Speak from the Heart segment, and I'll catch you guys, this Saturday for WUPS with me and Persona. Your Court, Vic, we definitely got to hit you guys up one of these days to get you on What's Up PlayStation podcast, and have like a little reunion joint. You know what I mean? But that's me. This is JAYBARI Show.
Oh, for sure.
Make sure y'all go play Granblue Fantasy Relink. Play that demo, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Oh my god.
And I'm gone. Deuces.
Funk.